Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Leo. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or it may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. As you'll notice, I am doing a different spread. I'm doing things differently this time. I felt like changing things up a bit, and so here we are. We have a 9 position spread, past, present, future. Why the past? You know, a lot of people might ask that. Well, that's because it is so important to a reading. It is where you came from. It is why you are here in the current energy and can affect your future. The past can offer you a way out. So, or offer you a solution. And so, let's begin. You'll notice I'm using many different decks. I do this because each deck has its own personality and can offer something different to the reading. All right. So, let's begin. We have from the Lenormand, we have the tree, and this is about stability. This can also be about the balance of the thought process, okay, or what the thoughts or the mental thoughts or emotional state that keeps one grounded. I feel that there were a lot of insecurities surrounding this. I feel like this is a twin flame relationship because this is my twin flame card here. Somebody felt like they weren't going to get what they wanted from that relationship, that stability, that they weren't maybe for some reason felt that it wasn't stable enough, or that they couldn't set down these roots, or that there was too many issues at the root. Because I notice we have a group of mushrooms here. And with mushrooms, I don't know if you can see them at the root of that tree. There you go. With mushrooms, although it looks like there are many different mushrooms here, they all grow from the same fungus. So this card would be saying that although it may look like there's many different issues, or that they're having many different issues, it would all come from one root issue, one place, one thing. This person, I feel, is probably very stubborn. I feel that they probably have been doing a lot of thinking, most likely even overthinking. I feel like they probably do not do well when it comes to emotions, but they probably do well in every other area of their life. I feel like they are or they have these leadership qualities. But when it comes to romance, that's where they're uncomfortable. I feel like this has to do with loyalties, because the dog is over here on top of the partnership card. And we have this young page over here. So and I feel like you're trying to decide whether someone, yeah, it's an assessment as to whether somebody is or was being sincere with you or not. There was a breakdown in communication. 5 of Shields is here, although it is in the reverse. You are most likely no longer with this person because of this breakdown in communication. The 5 of Shields is wanting to end a conflict. This could be a conflict in the mind. Look at that. Nine of Swords. And those swords, each one of them, you'll notice, is still bleeding. This person is being haunted by these swords, by these memories. Something they were wishing for. Let me have a look at this. They turned down the offer. That's what we see. They didn't feel ready to take it. They didn't think they were going to get what they wanted. They couldn't. There was something having to do with communication, because there was a breakdown here. Maybe they felt somebody wasn't understanding. Maybe feelings were accumulating and culminating, especially with the world there. And they just kind of blew in the heat of the moment when they thought they weren't going to get what they wanted. They may have just suddenly had this sinking feeling over here. They weren't going to get what they were wishing for, longing for. That seems to be imprinted on this reading. And so they ended it. But they're thinking. It's ended, but it's not forgotten. Believe me. Now, I must look at, because this is the past, or things that are passing or changing in some way. That Nine of Swords and all those swords still bleeding. This could be somebody carrying wounds of the past. So not necessarily because of you, but because of those swords that they're having those thoughts. Okay. And so the wishing well can be saying that a closer look is needed to someone could be actually feeling like they've hit rock bottom, at the bottom of this well. They may be trying to figure a way out, like they didn't get their wish, so now they're taking a deeper look, looking beyond the surface of what appeared to be some type of insincerity, okay, surrounding an offer or some communication. Because, you see, the devil sits at the heart of the reading. So there's some kind of something that drives this person's thoughts. And it is, fear, of course. But, I mean, it could be that a pattern has been developed. With all those swords, that they're all still bleeding. That's what bothers me, that they all still bleed. So they never took care of those wounds, and it's affecting the current energy, and can affect the future energy if they don't fix it. You see, this is why the past, it's so important to look at it. Okay, and so they're looking back now and wondering if this person was being sincere. The thing is, they don't know, were they or weren't they? Because this card begs the question, is this offer sincere or not? Or is what they express to me, are their feelings sincere or not? Do they really care about me? Do they really love me, or did they? This is what you're trying to figure out with that Two of Swords. and it's proving to be very difficult because you got all of these swords that still bleed that are telling you that there's something wrong with that offer. But I mean, this is somebody who's overthinking, and that energy is still carried over here. So it's, but at least over here now in the present, you've spotted it, or this person has spotted it, and are now, I feel like back here they weren't ready to deal with it. I feel that they will now be ready to deal with it, because you see, we have the mice here on top of the Nine of Wisdom, which in this deck here of the Cathar is about finding a solution, okay? Because they want this coin. They want this partnership. Those are two different hands holding that coin. So they want to make an offer, and they want the offer to be accepted. So they want this new beginning. But as we see with the mice, there's something that's eating at them. So, I mean, this could have been what was supposed to happen, but didn't, because somebody, for some reason, there was a breakdown in communication, and they didn't think that they were going to get this, you see. And so there's something about that that's eating at them, or that has been slowly eating at them. And what I see in the current moment is somebody who wants to go back and take care or to clear up those 9 swords, to clear up what they were actually afraid of here. They want clarity. See, yeah, there's the 9 of Swords. This is somebody being attacked by their thoughts, okay? They're literally being attacked. Here they are wanting to clear it up, okay? Because why? It goes back to the same story. They can't see if somebody was being deceptive or not. They don't know if this person was being deceptive or were they being truthful. And this person has trust issues because the devil is here, and with those swords all still bleeding, they would most likely sabotage themselves all the time, you know, thinking the worst. Until they face those fears and heal them, look at them, this could be a pattern that would continue. Again, it's why it's so important you look at the past. Now, what we have on this devil is this 9 of Cups. But what you notice about this card is that he is filling the 7th cup. Okay? And so this takes me to a particular card in another deck that talks about the 7 cups and whether what is true and what is false, right? Will these cups, because currently they're all empty, so will these cups, he's pouring liquid into them, pouring emotion. I mean, he doesn't know. He's hoping for the best, but he doesn't know what is exactly would fill those cups, his fondest desires or his darkest fears, with the devil behind him here. The Hanged Man and the Stork. So nice. This person has been thinking about this for quite some time. We see them thinking here in the Hanged Man energy, but we also see them thinking here below. This is somebody who's thinking of someone romantically. Okay? So, in this Hanged Man energy of this particular deck, because like I said, every deck speaks differently. They're all different. Although similar, different. This one, he's found his understanding. He's been given water for his thirst. So he has found his answer. He does now know what he needs to do to save the day, and the stork says he's going to make some kind of movement. Okay, so something here with the stork. Let me see. The stork could be a delivery. So, I mean, this could be talking to that which they were seeking in the hanged man energy of pause and reflect and, trying to understand and figure things out, right? That what they needed was delivered to them with that stork, which allows now for movement to and change to happen. And change, believe me, it's what's needed. You have the death card at the bottom. Something needs to go, right? Something needs to be set aside. There's something that is or has been interfering, and it is of an emotional nature. It will open, when this is changed, it opens the door for this Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so it opens the door for opportunity. There is an opportunity to change something, and it is something that is very much desired by this person. They are very tempted to go back here. It's the current, it's the energy current. They're thinking, they're in hangman stage. They're thinking of going back to clear things up. They understand that what they must do. They understand that they can't just stay here. If they just stay here in the hangman energy, there's nothing changing. Nothing's happening. Nothing will ever happen. Except, more pain and heartbreak for this person. And so if they want change, they have to take action. They have to make a move. And now I feel that they know what they're going to do. They may be unhappy with their options. They're looking at the cup. This could be being unhappy with something they've lost or about something they've lost because they were afraid. They may have experienced a pattern. There could be a pattern of loss in this person's life. And it may have created in them a fear of loss, a fear of abandonment, like nothing ever good can happen to me, that sort of mindset. This person has experienced some very deep heartbreak and has had some bad experiences. But, and although they may still be afraid because the devil is still in the upright, they're not ready to let you go. They can't forget you. They need to go back and get these answers. This is something that is not as it appears. Again, they're telling you to, when it comes to the cup or to what was being shown, that all was not as it appeared, or what was being seen, you need to take a deeper look. So what caused the world, or what caused this ending? You need to take a deeper look at it. This person wants to reach for this new opportunity. They don't have it yet. So this is something that is currently going on. They want it. They're very passionate about this, having this new opportunity, about uh, extending this offer, and about this offer being picked up. There's an opportunity for it, and I think that up to up to now it has probably felt out of reach for this person, especially with the ship being there. It all takes me back to the Five of Coins, which is not here, but they're showing it to me in my mind, that and this could reflect easily what they're showing me and telling me, everything at the same time. But if you're unhappy with your situation, then you don't have to stay there. You can choose to change it. And this is what this person is thinking of doing. Somebody is in love here. They're still holding the rose, so they're still thinking and dreaming and longing for this relationship and for this opportunity. But it's like they need to feed, that's what they're telling me. They need to feed that fear. So that fear that that they weren't going to get what they wanted in the end, and that they were going to be abandoned, or that somebody was not being sincere with them. They need to be reassured, because they've been carrying these swords for so long. They're not going to go away overnight. So although they are making movement and effort to change, you will have to be patient with them. There is, we see it here, this person is coming in, and they are being, or have been, guided. Yeah, look at that, to the ace. And so they're being shown the way to make this opportunity happen. They are coming in to release you, or maybe they have been released from the mental trap that kept them, bound. This is somebody seeing the bigger picture, being set free from any mental and emotional turmoil that they were experiencing with regards to a partnership. Honestly, this is really, really a nice reading. Has a very nice ending. Ace of Pentacles again. You had it here in the past, where somebody was very troubled, and here we have it. It's coming back around, and this is what the wheel was saying, and this is what they've been thinking about, and this is where it happens. The Ace of Coins, the Three of Wands, Temperance, the Rider. I mean, there's nothing I can say here. I'm at a loss. The cards are just saying it all. Within a 3, you will get news about a new beginning, about a healing. And look what's at the bottom of the deck. The Child. And so this is can represent the early stages of something. The beginning, new hope, starting over fresh. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching. for liking and for sharing my videos and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. I do hope you have enjoyed this reading and that you get something from it that can help you with your situation. Many blessings.